Oh, I'm sorry. You interrupted. Someone decided to come up and for a visit just before I went live. Hi. Yeah. Welcome back. I'm back. And we're going to keep going with Neutopia tonight. I'm hoping that we're going to start off by capping off Dungeon 5, because I kind of learned how to deal with that boss last night. So we might be able to get 3 bosses done tonight, if we're lucky. But before we get to that, we've got another from Ozark Mountain here. It's orange cream soda. And that is definitely orange. I'm hoping it doesn't taste too creamy. Like, I'm hoping it's more of an orange vanilla flavor, because I could really go for a light soda flavor right now. Let's find out. Alright, well, there's definitely an orange smell there. Okay. Definitely orange. A little bit of a vanilla flavor. But if I remember correctly, and let me look up my soda list really quick here. Yeah. So the last time I had an Ozark Mountain drink, it was pink lemonade, and it had a really weird side taste to it. I referred to it as a hint of swimming pool. It tastes a bit more metallic here, which makes me think that they are definitely using some interesting water for this. It's carbonated spring water. I can't say I'm that big of a fan, but it's not bad. It's just mildly unpleasant. Yeah, it doesn't have the oddly refreshing twang of swimming pool like the the lemonade did. And I wonder how much of that is due to the inclusion of the vanilla flavor for the cream. But it's kind of weird. This may be the first brand that I find unpleasant, like across the board. I've still got one more Ozark Mountain flavor left in the fridge, but at least I kind of know what to expect. Hi. Here. Go get it. Nope. Not interested. Alright. Now that that's out of the way. Oh yeah. Okay, now she's over by the little piece of plastic I tossed for her. Go ahead. Play with it. Alright. Well, let's get back to Neutopia. Oh, I'm sure she'll be back. It's a piece of plastic from a Ramune cap. Not the part that you push in, but the ring around it. And she's kind of half-assedly biting it around. Okay. That was hilarious. They knocked me back into the cave. There we go. Let me bring up the map again really quick. What's that sound? Is it just because I'm close? That's irritating. Okay. So now we just head right through. We go to the right, and then we just go straight up, and then we're there. Oh crap, I don't have any potions. Well, we'll try to do it without the potions. Damn it. It happens. Okay. Ow! Damn it. I was trying to go to the right a little bit, but it wasn't letting me. I was kinda right, but I don't know how. There we go. So I was actually looking at the Wikipedia article for Neutopia earlier, and they mentioned that in some reviews the fire rod was mentioned as one of the better things about the game. And I have to agree. Another review said that the differences between this and The Legend of Zelda are only apparent underneath an electron microscope. Okay, so I need to wait until it opens its mouth. And then I can do damage. Okay, so I cannot hurt those bubbles. But they move in a particular... well, that's irritating. Can't really wait until he spit them all. Yep. It's a very culturally correct boss. Well, that didn't do any damage. Okay, this is irritating. I think it's the first actually difficult boss. And part of it is just because of how reluctant he is to let you actually do damage. No. Okay, I got a couple of hits in, but at one point of life, that's not doing damage. At least not a lot. Okay. Let's see. Alright, there's a medicine shop around the corner, but it's 400 gold per bottle. So let's go make our way back to the lady that heals and see if we can get a decent amount of cash on the way. It's a start! It'd be nice if I could sell stuff. Like, I get more, oh, whatchamacallit? I get more of those, return rings, or wings, than I'll ever use. And those. I never use those. Die already! Thank you. You know, I could try. Well, how far away is it to get to the overworld again? Not too bad, but I don't know if it'd be worth it. Ramen. That's pretty awesome. Well, like I said last night, I did restore the game shelf tour as a channel points reward. Damn it. Hate those things. Alright, let's save again. I'm glad this had save support. So I don't have to mess with the frickin' passwords. Well, there goes my theory about the statue giving a hint to the end boss. Oh, I hate those things. Okay, let's not get hit by that thing again. There we go. Okay, now this one's a little tricky. But not that bad. Ooh, I can't believe I actually landed that. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna be late for work. I forgot my bombs at home. I hope this thing doesn't take a lot of damage to kill. I just really don't know how much it does take, because I die too quickly. I think I'm just gonna head right back in. Oh, except that I need bombs. Well, hopefully I can... just... again. Because I need at least one bomb to be able to get to the boss. Ah, cherries, good. Yeah, that's another option too. Whoa, really? Oh, okay. Export? Oh, okay. Hey there, Red. Yeah, I guess I can't do an easy reload from save. We'll give it a try anyway. Yeah, we don't get a 4-button salute like in all those Square Enix games. Ozark Mountain Orange Cream. It's not great, and I'm pretty sure at this point that it's got to be that carbonated spring water. I'm sure there are some people out there that love the flavor, but not my thing. Whoops. No, not start. Ah, crap. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's got a weird metallic flavor to it. Alright, let's... Really? This is stupid. This is really getting stupid. Let's try that one more time and see if I can actually leave this place without getting damaged. Yeah, and I don't have enough money to buy a healing potion. Save state would be nice, but... Alright, let's try this. There we go. That went better. Out of my way. Okay. We're at least getting into the dungeon with full life here. How long it stays that way, that's anybody's guess. Okay, still nothing useful. Ooh, good, I got rid of that guy fast. Ah, more bombs. Excellent. Okay. And somehow all that fire doesn't light up the room. Okay, well, we've made it to the boss with nearly full life. That's a good sign. But I still really have no good idea of how to handle it. Let me see if there's a hint here. Okay. So this is Labyrinth 5. Okay, you can only harm the crab when his eyes turn white. The best way to kill this guy is to stay in the upper corner. Attack him whenever his eyes turn white. Stay in your corner otherwise. Okay. Yep. I'd be surprised if it stuck around for long, though. Damn it. Well, that was a lucky... Oh, I see. Those bubbles don't actually get you when you're up in the corner, I think. Ah, damn it. No, this strategy doesn't work very well. Oh, come on. I mean, the worst part is that I'm just getting damaged and I can't even do anything to him. Yeah, well, its weak point only opens up like once every 5 minutes. Oh. Oh, that's what they mean. Alright, so now that it's stuck monster baiting, will its eyes ever turn white? I mean, at this point, I'm kind of stuck. Alright, this boss is a load of donkeys. It's like a broke-ass sexual chocolate! Alright. Let's go run over and get healed up. Oops. Precious bombs, no. And what's weird is, like, up until this boss, I haven't really had that much of a problem. It takes me a little bit of time to figure out the boss's moves, but after that, I can usually get them pretty easily. Ah, damn it. That was a stupid mistake. Let's see. Okay, more bombs. Good. It's based on how much health he's got. His magic attacks are the power of the fire wand is all based on how much health he has. Even when it's the fireball mode, it does less and less damage the more he gets hurt. Okay. I do. Well, okay. I only tend to do that when whatever I'm playing isn't in like doesn't have a category, because you can set your category. And Neutopia was in there, so I didn't use retro. But you do have a point. People search for that tag, and you want to know what the really funny part about that is? One sec. That tag is not meant to be used for people playing retro games. That tag is for this. And I picked this up specifically to play it at some point using this tag. It's a PAL region game. Oh no, it's Phoenix Games. But it's a whole bunch of like crappy like classic game knockoffs for the PS2. I just haven't gotten to stream it yet. And I have to kind of try it out first. I've been able to successfully play Japanese games on my PS2 by loading it onto the hard drive, and when you play the game from the hard drive, it bypasses the region lock. Oh, for fuck's sake, just kill me. But I don't know how it would work with PAL games, so I haven't tried that yet. I'm not even sure which is faster, reloading a saved game or going back to the. In fact, I think going back to the healing lady is probably faster. Yeah, that thing that killed me. Yeah, there's got to be. It's because it's also one of those things where I don't think patience is necessarily the key, because you still need to line up your shot. There we go. Let's take advantage of that. Nope. Okay. What, this? Or... Oops. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I guess I can do a quick reload by pressing select and start. Okay. No, that's perfectly fine. I was right outside of this area. But, no. Let's see here. What was that? This menu. No, it's not. I don't know what the save and load are here for. If there might be, like, the ability to make different... Maybe this is a save state. Let's find out. Oh, it is. Oh, that's a game changer. Okay. I didn't think they'd let me do that on this. Okay. So, let's do a save state here. Like I said, okay. So, the problem behind the tag thing is I was trying to use them right, not right. Because I have actually had people drop by on, like, Saga Frontier because they followed the tag for Saga Frontier. Or for Ace Combat and whatnot. So it does work that way. But I do know that a lot of people also follow the retro tag. No, it's a good point. You're probably right for stuff like this, where you're not going to find too many people following the Neutopia tag. And casting the wider retro net is probably a good thing. Hell, with Saga Frontier, since that's like a long-term thing, I might be well served to, you know, once in a while play that under the retro tag. Well, I'm also glad to figure out the save state stuff for the next game I plan to go after, because that's probably going to be even more insane than this. Okay, you. Screw you! Well, yeah, and that's what we're talking about. Is that's what I do. But there are a lot of people who will just leave it on the retro tag, even if they're playing The Legend of Zelda, which God knows that's in there. And people would probably search that tag. They probably just leave it on retro anyway. There we go. Got some cash, too. Well, yes, but the last save that it's got is one that is nearby anyway. I usually do when I've got save states available. I didn't do this with Ultima 4 because there was an issue with how the emulator was handling saves. But usually when I do have, save state and in-game state saves at the same time, I'll use both. I'll do the in-game save and then the save state. Okay. Now we'll save right outside the boss's chamber here. Okay. Well, he lit up his eyes a little bit that time. I'm gonna use the sword here. Well, no. Fire might be a good idea. Because it lingers for a bit. Of course, now he's not changing his eyes at all. Stop your shimmying! Yeah, I didn't think that would do any good. Oh, nice! Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you were able to get your hands on that. Alright, I'm gonna check the FAQ again while I, Oh, there's a specific boss FAQ. Let's see if this helps. Giant crab, difficulty easy. Okay. He won't open up if you're really close. Okay, good. I was able to... skitter past his legs there. That's pretty cool. It's always nice to have you know, game store that knows you like that. See, just turning around, though, ends up doing damage. Then it knocks me back into the wall. Nice. I don't think I ever had a Funkoland card. Or Software Etc. or anything like that. Damn it. Okay. So yeah, this is saying... Alright, the combination of the two is saying just to stay away from him as much as possible. But to do so, just keep moving up and down the wall. Damn. Too much delay. That's not gonna work. Go away, Bubbles. No, wasn't sure if I was far enough over to get him on that one. If I was better at firing off on diagonals, that might help. No, what it's reminding me of Blaster Master, but I can't, you know, hit him with a bomb and pause. Damn it. It'd be tricky enough if he didn't spit those bubbles. Honestly, if it was just his movement and his invulnerability, that would be a challenging enough boss fight. And every time I get hit, my magic power is reduced. And trying to get him with my pig sticker is probably not the best idea. Okay, well, I got him with my sword at least. That was stupid. That was really stupid. Another I got it moment. Oh, how did that not hit him? Well, I mean, it would probably be CAC because controller and crab. Ah, damn it. Ooh, that was a good shot. Damn. Okay. Getting a couple of hits in. Well, at least I evaded the bubbles. Not that time, though. Ah, damn it. I was hoping I was far enough up. Excuse me, pardon me. Okay, good. Damn it. Oh, this is tedious. This is one of those things that I can't believe it made it past playtesting. Oh! Holy crap! Do-do-do! So it didn't actually take a lot of hits. It's just a pain in the ass. You know what? This calls for a celebration. Screw you, crab meat. Okay. Fortunately, this teleports me right back to the lady here. Yay! Hey there, Hammersmith. Welcome, welcome. Tonight's soda was Ozark Mountain Orange Cream. I think I don't like this brand. They use carbonated spring water, which tastes kind of weird. Alright, so that's number 5. Turned him into crab meat. Okay. Stop. Stop being so floppy. Ugh. There you go. Hey there, Tessie. Yeah, I think I've had some wild bills. There are very few brands that I dislike. Most of what I get is pretty good. And Majestic Megs, these aren't gaming earbuds. These are just like $10 crappy earbuds that I picked up at Menards. They're pretty good as far as sound quality, and they last long enough to get me through a live stream, but there is a little bit of audio delay. So, like, when I'm trying to sing along with the music, it sounds like I'm slightly off. Okay, so let's leave, go back, save, okay, back into the sea sphere. Tiri is very soft. Even more so after she's had a good grooming. Like, both she and Siren get impossibly fluffy after grooming. No, I didn't. Because it wasn't terrible. It was pretty accurate. And yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. I reserved the red marks for the ones that, like... Oops. That, like, make me almost gag or regret buying the soda. Try? I did. You're in an old metropolis where once there was peace, health, and prosperity. All that changed once Death's goons arrived. The medallions of power of love couldn't shine. That love was our life, but now it's gone. Please do your best to find our lost paradise. This place is very old, so check all the walls and stones thoroughly as you go. Ow. Fine. Be that way. Well, no, it's not that it could have killed me. It's just that it actually had alcohol in it. And I'm not a fan of alcohol. Oh, wait, no, that's right. Then there was also the energy drink. That might be what you're thinking of. And yeah, that was... Like, after a sip or two, I was already starting to buzz. Yeah, the Duff. That was really good. That's the problem. It was really good. Ooh. Okay, there's a place where I can increase bomb capacity near here. Do that. Yeah, it was just insane. There was also a Resident Evil themed energy drink in the same vein as the Duff. But I didn't pick that up because I was worried enough about having one energy drink on hand. Pardon me. A bit Flemish right now. Ha! Gotcha. And I won't be denied that coin. No, maybe it there? Oh! That's down the stairs. Ho 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 ho! Once again we meet. Howdy! I'm the Far East, Far Out Monk of Key. You remember me? I'll enable you to carry up to 4 extra bombs, since you will definitely need them. Cool. Not only that, but it refilled my bombs. Okay, next stop. Two screens to the left. I've had enough of crabs. There we go. Haha! Right, your mutter. Okay. Now this seems like a good place to save state. I actually didn't save state earlier at the shrine where I in-game saved. Didn't really feel the need. Okay. Well, let's head back this way. Whoops. Ah, damn it. And then it shot the frickin' crab right at me. What the hell? Oh, that's right. If I cancel the text box, it doesn't heal me. There we go. Thank you, lady. Okay, now we're set. Let's see here. Oh, that looks special. Let's go that way. Map doesn't really say what it is, but... You know, my shield probably would have saved me there. Oh, hi. It's kind of weird that there's an upward staircase here. Hi, Thierry. Okay. Where the hell am I now? Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. Where is this on the map? Oh, it's way down there? Screw that. Okay. Good to know. Not useful. At least not right now. Yay, cherries. Nope, no good. Won't move. Oh, you know what I could... Yeah, I think I'll do it that way. Forgot about the rainbow road I've got there. There we go. Toughest of all the land's armor is hidden within the chambers of this labyrinth. The armor is essential in your quest to defeat that dastardly demon Dearth. I've never met a piece of armor I didn't like. Find the armor if you wish to survive. Sounds good. Let's see here. Let's teleport. Ah, healer is up this way. Thank you. Damn it! I mean, it's hilarious, but at the same time, slightly annoying. There we go. Okay, which way do I go now? Looks like either way will take me to the right spot. Okay. Get you out of the way. Cool. I'm just gonna pop in here really quick. Yay, second labyrinth. Entrance is haunted by evilness. You need the falcon shoes to go through the wicked gates. Okay. Where are the falcon shoes? Oh. Okay. Well, this will get me part of the way back there. Ah. Okay. Get back here, damn it. There we go. Hey, hello? Uh-oh. I bet I have to go through the fireplace again. Yup. My name is Karayam. I'm here to pass up the ancient falcon shoes onto your blessed feet. Your lovely, lovely feet. These shoes will make you as light as a feather and will allow you to tread easily. Besides their obvious benefit in your long journey, they are also very fashionable. You're looking good, so get out there and soar like an eagle to the captive princess. Oi! Cut it out. Like an eagle piloting a blimp. I feel like he's moving faster. I mean, it probably also, like, gives me some kind of like a trap walk benefit, I bet. Uh-oh. It's time for Siren to have some more playtime. Let's go ahead and save. Should have saved inside the save shack, but this'll do. Okay. Damn it. Okay. There. Alright. It's not the best situation, but we'll save state anyway. Okay. Table time! Okay, so this is Sea Sphere, Labyrinth 2. Starting point is at E8, of course. Okay. Got it. Okay. So first thing we want to do is head east. Well, guess I have to wait for this dude. Oh no! Was it just playtime, or was it time to clean a butt? Okay, good, good. Anyone got some cherries for me? No? Well, screw you anyway. Oh, son of a bitch. I wasn't talking to you anyway. Four of those things? I have enough of a problem with one of them. Okay. Ah, damn it. Jeez. And I'm already down to 4. Good lord. There is medicine in this dungeon, but it's like a really huge haul. Oh, hi. Strongest armor was hidden by the townspeople in the labyrinth near here. Find it. Without it, you'll never be able to stand up to the fierce attacks of Death's arsenal. That's odd. Doesn't seem to be anything useful over there. Well, let's go this way. See if we can at least get the crypt key out of this. Ah! That worked. Oh yeah, those things. Can't harm them with magic. Okay. So I'm near where I can get the crypt key for the level. If I can pull that off, then I'll just use the wings to go save and heal. And then just make my way back here. No. Not what I wanted to do. There we go. Damn it. Well, wish there was a quicker way to get there. There wasn't even a save point nearby in-game, which is kind of weird. Okay. Yay, cash. What's in here? The old wise man Karaim is responsible. Okay, yeah, we've talked to you before. Huh, what's in here? Gallant Chazeta, there are 2 strange but nice monks living in this sphere of the sea. Have you met them yet? If not, I suggest you do. They can be very helpful to you. Well, there's the one that gave me the bomb capacity upgrade. I don't know what the other one is supposed to do, though. Oops. Oh, that was stupid. Okay. Oh, I remember this area. Healing lady is up here. Yay! Ah, damn it. There we go. And then I blow it again right away. Oh well. There we go. Good, good. Damn it. Well, that didn't work out so well. I think I'll save... I'll save in this. Well, no. I'll save in slot 2. Okay. This game is a lot more stingy with the random cherry pickups than Zelda ever was with random hearts. At least that's the way it feels to me. Oh, I have an idea. Damn it. Get out of my way! Haha! That worked. Okay. That was worth the experiment. Okay. So for this guy, I don't think he can shoot diagonally. So I just kind of need to exploit that. There we go. That was much better. Oh, right. Alright, let's see if we can land some goodies here. Nope. Alright. How did that happen? Oh no. Okay. Now let's get this ready. Boom. Hey, and I got a replacement right away. Awesome. Or the May game. How are they hitting me through the stone? That's no fair. Only I can do that. Oh, good. I got cherries, and then I wasted them right away. My back was bothering me for a bit today. Still a little bit sore. Yay, crystal ball! Let's see what's up here. Oh, stairs. Where does this take me? Doesn't say. Oh wait, F3? No, doesn't say. Okay. Oh. Oh, I'm over there. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Let's go up from here then. Yeah, damn it. I'll take it. Oh! Zoom! Damn. Okay, well, at least I got some progress here. Did I? Okay, let's save state here. But I want to see... I can't remember where I saved after this. Did I save after I got the crystal ball? Nope. Okay. Then we'll do this, and we'll just have to hoof it back across the aisle again. And to be honest, getting that close to boss fight at the end of last night was actually ahead of track. If I can get through this dungeon tonight, then I'll be on pace for 2 dungeons a night. Which is not bad at all. Oh, that's right. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I get to heal before I get to the dungeon. It's actually right here. Let's clear this a little bit. There we go. And we'll clear this. There. Save. There we go. Nice clear path. For a little bit at least. Oh, come on. Ooh, cherries. I'll take that. Damn. I was hoping I could get around him a little bit better than that, but... There we go. Okay, so we've got the crystal ball. So we don't necessarily need that. But we did not get the crypt key. We died just short of that, so let's go get that. Hey, there we go. Okay, go this way. Ah. Oh, come on. Okay, well. See if we can do it this time. Come on. Unless this is one of those things where they won't... The stone won't move until all the enemies are defeated. That could be. Ah. Ah. Okay. There we go. Yay, the crypt key. Did you know that I'm low on health? Okay, well... that was kind of a waste of a bomb. Okay, there is very little chance of me getting anywhere useful without dying. Okay. So, now we've got the crystal ball, we've got the crypt key. Whoops. Ah, damn it. So, all we need to do now is find the boss. And optionally find the vial of medicine that's hidden in the dungeon, but we'll see what the paths look like. Ooh, cherry! Oh no! You know, most of the writing I do for, like, scripts, I do on Google Docs and Google Keep now. There we go. Okay, let's do a save state. And let's head to the dungeon. Crap. Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay, could be better, but not too bad. Okay. Let's get back into the dungeon. And looks like we need to make our way back up to near where we found the crystal ball. Go through that little stairway. Hey Retro Nick, I'm actually playing this on the PS3. It's a hell of a lot cheaper on the PlayStation Network than it is to get the actual Hue card. Picked it up a long time ago. I don't remember exactly when. But it's also giving me the option to use save states, so that's kind of nice. Okay, use the ring. Got out of the way just in time. How you doing, Retro Nick? Always nice to see you. Okay, now that we've killed all the enemies, now let's light up the room. There we go. Bah. Point down. Thank you. There we go. Okay, here's the stairwell. Ignore you. Okay. Ooh. Gold coin. Yeah. Yeah. I was reading some reviews earlier, and one of them said something along the lines of, this was basically on pace for, like, if they had made something between the original Legend of Zelda and Link to the Past. Ah, oh, son of a bitch. But it's probably fairly unknown outside of TurboGrafx-16 circles. It's at least not a bad Zelda clone. Ah, damn it. There we go. Oh yeah. Like, I honestly don't think I ever played Zelda this far. This is the 6th out of 8 dungeons. Okay, there we go. Oh, gimme, gimme, gimme! Damn it! Stock back up on the ring. There we go. Okay. We'll do another save down in the connecting tunnel. Okay. We just need to manage to make it through this area. No, it's a lot more stingy with the health drops. In fact, I was contemplating that earlier, and I'm glad to hear you think so too, because There we go. Okay. Well, he made it past this room. Oh, crap. Sure, why not? Move. So the fire rod is the best weapon. Unfortunately, its power reduces as your health reduces. So the more you need it, the worse it gets. Ah, well. Go straight. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. Now, let's see if we can do this without quite so much damage. Ooh, cherry! Oh, nice. Okay. Well, that definitely went better. So let's go ahead and refresh our save here. Okay. That's one down. Crap. It makes up for it for generally being somewhat easy. And I'm saying that as someone who I'm above average at games. But so far most of the bosses haven't been too bad, except for the last one that I started the night with. But the biggest problem there was just that he spent most of his time invincible. So, like, you couldn't damage him for most of it. Damn it. Okay, did a bit better that time, but I don't think I'm going to do a save. Okay. Screw it. Just get me through here. Oh, jeez. Damn it. That was better armor. So, getting close to that at least. Oh, cherries, thank you. Even though it would have been nicer if I hadn't taken all that damage first. Good lord, 2 cherries in a row? Are they taking pity on me? Oh, thank you. Okay. See if I can get another cherry. Although that probably wiped out my allotment of cherries for the next half hour. Take him out. There we go. Okay. The strongest armor. Woot. Now if I die, I'm just going to take it, because then I will at least still have the armor. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, keep going to the right. Got it. Oh crap, I forgot about those. Okay, that'll do. Let's see here. Go. Ah. Oh no. Oh, my shield was finally working for a change. A little bit. Okay. Got the red armor now, so hopefully that'll help keep things a bit more sane. Okay, let's clear this out before we go on and get... Oh, we don't need to get healed. Now we do. Ah. Oh well. Hey, no problem. Thanks for dropping in. Rest well when you do. Yeah. Okay, let's get back on track. Ah, damn it. Screw it. Just keep going. Ooh, cherry. No! You dick! Okay. Okay, well, I'll take it. At least you gave it back. Gave back what you took. Ah. I don't have any of those rings handy. That's not good. I am screwed in this room. Yep. Let's okay. So we need to try to get one of those magic rings. Come here. Okay. Damn. Almost made it through there without taking a hit from those stupid turret things. Oh, crap. Actually, I think this might not be a bad idea to save state. Because I'm doing pretty decent. And this is going to take some effort. Oh, awesome. That works too. Okay, I'll take it. I hear Tiri snoring. Always cracks me up. Oh, now I get one of those. Well, didn't even get it either, because it spawned too far away. Okay, whoops, nope, don't want to do that. What? Okay. Spurned! Oh. Damn it. Oh. Arg. Oh, this room again. I wonder what... oh, yeah, that's right, I didn't get the ring. I was gonna say, I wonder what the ring would do to these guys. Not good! Bah. For a moment I'm like, wait, what was that beeping noise? And I remembered that I had stopped time at that point. There we go. Kind of weird that I can throw magic diagonally, but I can't attack with my sword diagonally. Must be some sort of rule. Okay. Let's do a save. At least I went out swinging. Yep. Oh, yeah, of course. Well, just money that time, but I'll take it. There we go. Okay. Let's try the ring. Cool. Okay. I was going to say, hopefully I get another ring, because I need to do that again in the next room. Oh, that went smashingly. Definitely save scumming my way through this. And I don't even care! That was just pitiful. I know I can do better. Okay. That was much better. Yep. Alright. If I can make it through this room relatively intact, I'm going to do another save, because this room tends to be pretty difficult. Of course, it's probably a lot easier when your fireballs are more powered up. Okay, now in this room... I'll take that hit. Okay. Well, this one's nasty. Let's get rid of these guys first. Can I push this? No. Damn. Okay. Wait. Haha. Forgot I could deflect arrows. Not something I prefer to rely on very often, but hey, it worked. Yes, okay, I do need to go east. There we go, perfect. Haha! Okay. Okay. Ow. Okay. Oh, these guys. That's not a problem. Especially since they can't cross the water. Of course, they can also avoid me like little bitches. Ooh, cherries! And... Medicine of Vitality! That's definitely a save-worthy moment. Okay, so now how do I get into... Okay, there's a warp back this way. Ah, there we go. Not taking any chances. Okay, let's go ahead and save. Time for the boss. What are we up against? A demon turtle. Okay. Oh, I guess I do have to clear out this area first. Damn it. Okay. Okay, that sucked. I'll take it. Oh, jeez. What the shit? Alright. Let's try this. Nope. Not very effective. That fire wall is extremely effective against this boss. Dang. Oop, got one of the heads. Okay. Don't have my fire wall anymore. One more head to go. Ow. Nice! First try. Oh, come on. There we go. Got the medallion, and that'll warp me the hell out of this dungeon. This is the passage to the sky where once there was a virtual heaven on earth. Our poor princess and the life within the medallions are now being held by dearth. More life, hooray! New stairwell. Go back in and save. Saves all around. Oh, jeez. Well, good. We got 2 dungeons down tonight. So that makes me feel better. Let's bring up the maps for the Sky Sphere. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's do some exploration. Cool. Digging all the music, too. Jazita, I must tell you the news. Dearth has left for his den in the North Pole. Confirmed, Dearth is Santa Claus. He has ventured out of his chamber in the climactic castle and up to the north. He's holding the princess captive in his sealed crypt. Go now and rescue her! Yeah, I'm working on it. Weird. Why'd your parents wall you up in this place, kid? The climactic castle has a maze that is very complicated. Be sure to use your compass so you don't lose your way. Whoops. Okay. Ooh, let's go for that. Doop-a-doo. The climactic castle in the sky is actually floating on a bed of clouds. It was built with the virtues and wisdom of our forefathers to support it. It's a magnificent sight, only now Dearth has tainted its pure image with its presence. Okay. I think... There we go. Ooh, you seem annoying. But you also seem dead, so... It's Monk Bonk again. I'm the Monk of Z, uncle to Key and Lee. I can enable you to carry up to 4 extra bombs. Yay. Okay. Alright, let's keep going east. Ah, damn it. What's Karibo doing here? Or not Karibo, Lakitu. Since you're such a great warrior, I'll give you a hint to direct you. Go down the stairway to the south if you want to reach the first crypt of the castle. Ow. Yay, cherries. Dang, those things took a lot of hits. And more bombs. Which I didn't really need, but, you know. I'll take it. And he bumped me back into the bomb room. Let's take care of that first. Yay, Medicine of Vitality! Anything in this fireplace? No? Okay. Okay. Let's keep going this way. The hell are those? This looks important. Oh. Yeah, 500 per dose now. Jeez. I'll tell you what, if I can get up to 500 out here, I'll turn right around and buy another medicine. Well, that works. Well, I'm getting close to the 500 I need. Do you wish to hear a password? Yeah, please. Just biz 61 city through. Go away, lady. I don't want to hear your passwords anymore. Okay. Well, that means the crypt must be nearby. And screw these pillars in particular. Oh, hey! Oh, and a healing girl! Cool! Excellent. What a gallant guy! Dang. Those flames are going all the way across the screen now. Okay. Kind of weird that they didn't make me get anything special for this dungeon. Anything in row 7? No. Row 6. A6 is the crystal ball. Okay. So we'll head left as soon as possible. Okay, those things are kind of silly. Ow. Thank you. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Ow. Thank you for the cherries. Give me the cherries. Damn it. That was still very much a shortcut, though. Well, if I have to leave and come back, I'll at least be able to afford another, medicine. Yeah. Which means I don't actually want to die, because you lose... I'm pretty sure I've seen myself losing half my gold when I die. Yay, crystal ball. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Let's see. Alright, let's go get the crypt key next. on. Thank you. I'll take the bombs. Okay. Do I want to go up? I do not want to go up yet. I may not have a choice. Oh, wait. Can I do this? No? Huh. There's no way for me to get over there. Well, that sucks. The strongest shield is within the walls of this labyrinth, but there's a problem. Even the crystal ball cannot see within all the walls of this eerie dungeon. Use your bombs to destroy all walls where you think there might be a hidden room. I'm glad I've got the map for that. Okay. C5 to F6. Oh, okay. Oh. Get me the hell out of here. Oh, jeez. Damn it. Because I'm close. Yeah, I could probably get to the crypt key. Jeez, they're all dropping more friggin' hourglasses. Oh crap, that's right, this room. Damn it. I don't want to use my potion if I can avoid it. Alright, let's try this one more time. Actually, you know what? No. We got the crystal balls, so we've made some progress. It'll be easier to get straight through to the crypt key from the entrance. And this way we can get fully healed up. So let's do that. Go get healed. Thank you. Now let's go back to the save lady. Ah. What? Why did that seal up again? Save there. Save here. And let's just wrap it up at that point for the night. And we'll find someone to raid. Ooh. Well, there's someone I haven't seen in a while. Okay. Friend of mine that I haven't seen in a while, Alex O'Leo, is streaming. So we're going to go raid them tonight. There we go. All right. Well, thank you very much for dropping by tonight. I always appreciate it. Tomorrow night we'll be picking back up on Saga Frontier. So look forward to that. In the meantime, rest well and enjoy Alex.